My name is Queen of Brunch. I'm pretty excited for you guys to see me do a DIY charcuterie board. Stay tuned and see if you like it. Comment, like, subscribe. Okay, so first thing is I want to do the dry stuff first, and like I said, this is the way I do the board. So sometimes I plan the boards depending on how I'm feeling on the day. So today I just had inspiration to do a board. So the first thing I did was put mango. They're unsweetened, unsulfured, and I thought that this would be a great add on there. So we're gonna take them piece by piece. I think everyone has a different creative style, and that's why people sometimes don't want to do a charcuterie board because the styles are different. But I just say, just start and see where you land. I guess we're always trying to make things fit. So like I said, it really will come down to what you think it is. So right now I'm just trying to put a barrier. I find that barriers help the cause when it comes to stuff like this. I believe charcuterie boards should be messy, very messy, because you never know. Alright, so I'm content with how it looks like right now. I might change things like as we go, but I think right now this is okay, in my opinion. So now that that's done, I'm gonna put this away. So I've started playing with some dried meats and stuff like that. So in that same breath, I can now put like maybe some dried peaches. I did the plants myself. If you guys want to see that in another video, feel free to keep tuning in. I do have my tools here. I do like to carve things, and you really need to find what works for you. And these are figs, by the way. Ooh, look at that. And isn't that juicy? Just putting it on the edge as it keeps going. I think I'll do 2 figs actually. I'll cut it on the top and see where we land. I'm just gonna place it strategically around like that. I'm gonna start putting some nuts because I believe nuts do make a cheese board. I have a whole plethora of nuts. So I have some hidden gems. So I get these ones from Trader Joe's. I really love that. They're kind of sweet. I think like sweet stuff is always a way to go. I try and put like 2 of the same stuff together in 2s so that people can feel free to maneuver around the board, right? So that's one aspect of it. I have more dried fruits, and I got this from Trader Joe's as well. I was trying to make this board in under $150. I went over by $25. I'm a math girl myself, so that really I'm a budgeter. I'm a huge budgeter, and I felt like I dropped the ball. So these ones I'm just gonna make a line, maybe like that. Not a line per se, but like just piling it up on the board. So I'll tell you another day how I started my first charcuterie board. But I think that boards are a way of entertainment in terms of giving people a talking point. So I'm always an advocate for boards, always. in the same breath we added sweet like almonds, and I really love like doing like dry roasted spicy nuts. I like to like mix like sweet and sour and spicy on the same board. So I got some raisins. I usually don't do raisins, but then after the whole board is done, some of my friends are gonna graze here. So I felt like might as well add things that other people can eat. So we've added all that, and I'm kind of liking it. I'm liking it so far. So it's now time for some of the breads. Trader Joe's has an accessory packet where you have different flavors of how the bread can look like. And the reason why I gravitate towards that is because with different breads, they inspire different tastes, right? So this is like salt and just salted crackers, and I feel like they're always a good addition to a board because you're gonna want to eat like from it. Like I also got like cashew nuts that are plain. I think health is very important. Anything that's modified, you have to actually look at it closer. So this is brie, actually. So I feel like everyone has a way that they believe that cheese should be bought. You have to be very conscious about the cheeses you pick because not everyone's gonna like the same cheese. So I'm gonna add some blueberries to the board. I'm introducing something new. So this is what happens when people don't plan. So now I have to start putting stuff where I feel like they would fit. Somehow I always pair blueberries with raspberries, right? So now the good thing about folding things is now when I'm adding stuff to the board, I definitely have some room to start playing around with stuff. So what I want to do with the meat actually is, I think you have different like ways to add meat onto a board. So I decided to take the prosciutto and just roll it, right? Roll it. For me, like with a cheese board, what's also very imperative is the colors. I do add edible flowers to it, so you'll see me add some flowers later on. I get mine from Central Market, and when I split it up a little, as I make a little rainbow. Like right now I'm starting to add more cheeses. Some goat cheese, silver goat cheese. Ooh. So I'm going to take all of it out from the packet, and the good thing is it's already split itself in half, right? I think I'm gonna add one for now. I always manipulate a board. Like as long as I'm doing it, I'm gonna manipulate a board because that's what boards are for, right? It's your own expression. I put cheddar. I think cheddar will always be a go-to cheese for people because I think it's a common cheese, right? So now I can see that the board is changing as we keep going. I'm going to introduce another cheese, Gouda or Gouda. I feel like with this type of cheese, you can cut it however you want. People always have ways to cut it. So I'm actually going to try a different way of cutting it. Ooh, see? It's building character. I'm gonna taste it real quick. Alright, so I am missing a meat. Okay, so the peppered salami, the reason why I knew it was missing is because it's one of my signature meats in terms of like, I honestly think it's such a great addition. It's peppered salami, so you kind of have that tangy taste. So meats can be done anyway. I can fold them like this, and go around the board, like into 4. I think it just really has to do with like how you like your meats, and I guess aesthetics. So I'm just folding them like this, and then folding them like that, and just adding them to this part. This is how I've chosen to fold them today, so that it looks nice there. Ooh, I'm slowly falling in love with this board already. I do signature boards in terms of like, no one board is the same, and I'm improving. You know, this is just my method of doing things. Ooh, I'm loving it. We still have some strawberries to place. I'm gonna have to open space for them. Alright, so what do I feel like adding now? So we have kiwis, so we're gonna have some green, so I'm gonna place that another time somewhere. I don't wanna add apricots just yet, because I think that there's too much, but I will add another meat before I add the strawberries. Okay, so with that one I just put it like that, so that it's easier for people to just take it, and I think I'm okay with that. So I do put olives on mine. So gherkins, I think it's gherkins in some languages. This one says cornichons. So I'm gonna take this on the side and put it on my special board here where I work on things. I do want to add grapes. I'm going to kind of pile that up there and add that there.